Just checking the comments work. Yep. Hello and a very warm welcome to my life. My name is Julie-Sian and I'm coming to you live from the UK. It is 6 o'clock here on Monday the 11th of September 2023. How are we all doing? How are you doing? Did you have a good weekend? Did you enjoy the energy of the 9-9 portal? Now, we have got a few energies going on at the moment. Like I said, the 9-9 portal, I was talking all about it on Friday. If you want to know about it, check back that day, that video. Oh, excuse me. It's the bubbles. I've been drinking elderflower sparkling water. And it's a little bit bubbly, so I'm sorry for that. Better at the top end than the bottom end. Okay. We have got a new moon. We've got a third quarter moon at the moment. We've got new moon coming. We've got a lot of planets ending their retrograde at the moment. Woo woo! I mean, we had, what wasn't it, about 7 planets in retro all during our August. I mean, oh my gosh. So we've got a lot of energy going around at the moment. A lot of people are getting overwhelmed. They're not sure what they want to do next, because we were talking about ending of one cycle and the starting of a new cycle. So there's a lot of, what am I going to do next? You don't want to do any more of this, but whatever, moving on. So hopefully this week we might be able to get a little bit of clarity. So the title of today, Mindset and Motivation Monday. What is your priority? And messages from the angels. So first of all, I will do the disclaimer just in case I may or may not do some readings today. If I do, I will be using the Angel Guide Oracle by Kyle Gray. This is one of my new decks. Woohoo! Well, actually, I've had it a while, but I haven't got around to using it. If you want to know a little bit about more, I did a Tarot and Oracle card review on my YouTube channel. In fact, if you click the link that I have shown here today and you watch it, at the end it will come up and will take you to a link to see the review, to whether you like the card deck or not. So I may or may not be doing these readings later. If you do, you need to be over 18. If you're under 18, you need parental consent. Parent needs to be there while doing a reading. I'm not allowed to give legal, medical or financial advice or pregnancy advice, and it's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use it apart from entertainment for any other reasons, that's down to you, not down to me. I have done my legal disclaimer. I may or may not be doing card readings later. It depends on how many people join us. Someone popped on and disappeared again. So the Mindset and Motivation Monday. What is your mindset and what is your motivation to get through this week? What is it? Why are we getting through? So the motivation is, what is your motivating you to get through life? Why? If you've got a shit life, surely that's not giving you motivation. It's probably going, kind of give up. I've had enough of this. And maybe that's the motivation that you've got, that you don't want it anymore. You want change. You want something different. You want the extraordinary. Now, as you know, all year I've been living an extraordinary life. Hello, Sally, just feeding the pooches. You do that. Multitasking. Women can multitask. So I've been leading an extraordinary life and doing new things. And what did I do at the week? Oh, yes. I went somewhere new on Saturday. I hadn't been there before, and some of you may or may not have seen the picture of me attempting a rope bridge. Actually, I did it. I had to go for it. There was a chance to walk around. We're walking along through this scenic lakes, and we decided to do the adventure trail. The thing is, it was so hot to do anything. So there were some things along the adventure trail where you can stop and do some exercise bars. Another one, there was like a climb a rope, a rock thing. And then we came across this rope bridge. Otherwise you could go all the long way around. But before we got that, we decided to stop off, and we stopped by a little hidden river. We went through a little tiny, when you're walking along a path in a forest, and it's an ordinary big path where everyone goes along, and then suddenly you see these little tiny paths which have been made by animals, maybe less a little narrow one. And I was walking along and I suddenly spotted some water, and I went, oh, I think there's a little tiny pond there, whatever. So I sort of disappeared off the path. My daughter goes, "Where are you going, Mum?" And I went, Anna, look, there's a lovely little place here right by this pond where we can sit and read our books. And we'd taken flasks of cold water with us. So we sat for about an hour-ish in our little secluded, off the beaten track on this little area, and we had these things, and oh my god, there's so many dragonflies, and there was a black swan swimming by, all sorts of ducks and things, but that was really nice. We went off the beaten track, okay, and we sat there, and then when we finished that, we carried on, and then we came across this path. It was like, and I went, "Oh, what's that, Anna?" And I said, "Oh, should we have a go at it?" "Hi, Joe." Otherwise we'll walk around, and if you walk the long way around, you landed up like in a playground area. So we decided, so I said, "I'm going to have a go." So Anna went off first, so I then said, and actually, I had actually left my phone at home. I went for about 6 hours without a phone. Woohoo! Yeah, felt a bit lost, because I said, "Oh, Anna, will you take a photo of me doing this?" And I went to go my bum bag. No phone. I'd left my phone at home. "Hi, Joe." Yeah, so she took a couple, so I said, "Can you do me a video of me crossing it?" Should have done it twice. One's with the photos, wasn't it? So she took a couple of photos of me doing something I hadn't done before. Not bridging. Well, I hadn't been to that part before, and I never crossed that bridge. But that thing, it was like a little tiny river sort of thing. It was, the river was sort of, the stream was running into the pond where we had been sitting previously, and I did that little rope bridge. Woohoo! And now I'm not sure whether adults were meant to be doing it. I don't know. It was quite big. It was quite big, as per normal. Me having a fun at doing something. Hello, Colin. So I went somewhere new and did something I hadn't been before. Well, I hadn't done that before. I hadn't crossed that river on that rope bridge. Great fun. It did wobble a little bit. And I did think, as I tried to step onto it, I thought, was this a good idea? Got halfway across and I go, well, I've got to keep going now. Didn't do it very ladylike, but hey ho, I had a go and I did it. So that was somewhere new I hadn't been to before. And then yesterday was my son's birthday, so I met up with my son and lovely Stacey and the 3 kids and her family, and had a really nice meal out celebrating my son's birthday. Yeah, we had been to that restaurant before. It was his choice. He's got one of his favourite dishes there. It's like a king prawn pasta dish. It's one of his favourites, so it's his birthday, so we went. So yeah. So that was yesterday. And then what did we do today? Well, I had a very busy morning. Sally knows what I did this morning, but I'm not going to broadcast that. So I had a very busy morning, a morning that went on a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to do. So not that I create wish lists. I do not create to-do lists. I used to find to-do lists, like your mindset. It used to put pressure on me, and if you haven't done it, you then get, "Oh my god, I haven't done everything on my to-do list," and "Oh no, poor me, poor that." Now if you do time chunking, yeah, you could probably get it done, but I get distracted and things happen, like, so you do, like, Monday I'm doing this, do that, but then when I've got clients and readings and stuff fitting in, that sometimes it doesn't all work. So I create wish lists, and because, and this is not an excuse, I thought I was only going to be out for an hour this morning. It's all good news at the end, but I was a bit prod and posted and x-rays and ultra scans and things like that, yeah, I think it was a yearly checkup from, and it took longer than what I thought it was going to do, so like 3 hours later, so it's delayed me, but hey ho. So I've still got a couple of things left off my wish list. Doesn't really matter if they don't get done. Just means you won't get a card for the day tomorrow. No, I'll just have to get up very early and do it in the morning instead. That's okay. Just time chunk it then tomorrow. So my what's it called? Mindset and motivation. So what is the motivation for you getting up in the morning? And what is the mindset you need to have that? Now the title is Mindset and Motivation Monday. What is your priority and messages from the angels? I have done my disclaimer. Anyone who's popped on a bit later as we get on towards the readings, I have done the disclaimer, so you're welcome to watch that back. So the Mindset and Motivation Monday, and what is your priority? Usually with your mindset, it's the mindset. My motivation is this. What is your motivation to get up on a Monday morning? Well, there was the motivation for me because I had to be somewhere at 9:40 this morning. Ah, that was my motivation this morning. But what is the motivation? What is the reason why you get up in the morning? And what is your mindset? And when you wake up in the morning and you're like, motivation, oh God, another day, another Monday morning, and it's like, ooh. But when you've got really interested, good evening, hello, Lavender Moon. But what is your motivation? Why are you doing things? And if it is your motivation for doing something, you know, oh, I'm going to go to this job to earn this money, and this money is going to get me buy my home. This money is going to get me buy my car. This money is going to get me this amazing lifestyle. This, you know, doing this job. Or why are we doing these? Or I make these aromatherapy products because I love the essential oils and they're full of lavender, and because I want something so I can sleep or whatever. My morning mindset is flipping brilliant. I love the morning, but by evening, well, that's okay, because you've had a long day and it's exhausted, it's tired, and peaks and troughs, and that's good. And so that's fine, because you're tired, and that's normal, because it's like my mindset is, yeah, because you've had a busy day and your mindset now is for me to chill and my time. So yeah, so no wonder it's like, well, I don't want to do anything now, I just want to sleep. That's your mindset. So it's great, peaks and troughs. So that's the best thing to do. You don't want to have a brilliant mindset just before you go to sleep, because your brain is too awake and you're not going to sleep. So the motivation is, I'm so tired, I've had a busy day. My motivation is, I'm going to go to sleep and get me 8 hours sleep. So then that's great, yeah, and it's so much more. But that's fine. I'm flagging. I'm flagging. Most people do flag in the. I think most people's motivation in the evening gets it, and especially, you know, when it's winter and it's cold and wet out, and you've got a tap dancing class to go to, or you've got to go to a quiz night. And it's like 7 o'clock in the evening, and it's peeing down the rain, it's dark out there, it's cold, and you're in a nice warm flat or a nice warm coat, and it's like, yeah, I've got jazz class, I've got my tap dance, or I've got my quiz night to go to, or I've got my yoga class, but it's peeing down the rain. Yeah, of course your motivation ain't going to be there, you're just going to go. But if you really want to do it, that's when it kicks in. Why am I going? Well, actually, the quiz night, I enjoy that. I'm meeting up with friends and I can't let my teammates down. Suddenly your motivation is there, and the why you're doing it, and then it becomes your priority, because your priority is getting out to that quiz night. I'm part of the team, mustn't let the team down, and that's my priority. And this is what we're going to talk about. And so, yeah, of course we're all going to have moments, especially if you've been up since 6 in the morning, done a 7, 8, 9 hour job at whatever you've been doing, etc., etc. So what is the, you know, and it says priority. But when it is your mindset, yes, my mindset is, I want my motivation, I want this home. Why do you want your home? Because I want somewhere safe, that's mine, that I can decorate it how I like, I can come and go, and it's at home, and it's not in a flat, so I've not got noisy neighbours. I want this place, and I've got these grounds, so I can have all my pets, or whatever it is. So, you know, that's what your dream is. How strong is your motivation? What is your well, your mindset is your motivation that you want this. But then I ask you, you've got your mindset, yes, I want this home, and then my motivation, because we were talking about it last week, your motivation is your why. Your motivation is the why you want to do it. And when your why is going to be doing it, boom, boom, boom. But what is it, your priority? So I'm going to ask some of you today, I've got 6 beautiful people here, so I'm expecting, if possible, 6 answers from people. And I want you to have a think for a moment and tell me your 3 priorities in life. My 3 priorities, my number 1 at the moment is my health. My number 2 is leading an extraordinary life. And my number 3, I haven't got one at the moment, my number 3 is the financial freedom. Okay, so I'm going to put my health, extraordinary life, financial freedom. Now, I do have other less priority things, like spending time with my grandchildren, spending time with Henry and Stacey, with as a family or with the grandchildren. So that is quite an important priority, being able to spend time. Priority is having, spending time with my daughter. My priority, some of the things I want to, so I've got things like that. Financial freedom. Priority is to be able to have, well, I suppose it's some health and lifestyle. So it's, well, I suppose one of them is having a lifestyle, whatever like that. So that is my priorities. Now, my next thing is, do I spend staying in work for the next 5 years to carry on enjoying life and building on the ability to stop work to have more time for my things I enjoy? So your priority is to keep working. And that is actually what you're doing at the moment. You are working, health, financial freedom, getting out of my comfort zone. Okay, brilliant, excellent. So now I'm going to question you, is because you've got one priority there, Colin, with the reason you're going to do it. What are your other two priorities? Your number one priority is your job, which will give you financial freedom and time, and then you can give up work things. But your priority, that's one. Number one is priority at the moment, is your work. What are your other two priorities? Is it health, lifestyle? What are your other priorities? So we got Joe, we got health, financial freedom, and getting out of my comfort zone. Love it. Loving to do health, setting myself straight with bills. So you want financial security and spiritual. Keep Daisy running and stay healthy. Okay, there's your three. Okay, sorry, it's like, it's not on the things, but I was just like, great. Okay, so those who have looking after my animals and husband, that's only two. That's only two. Looking after your animals, looking after your husband. What's your... you've got no priority for yourself, Jeanette. Jeanette, interesting. You've only got two priorities, and they're for other people. What are your other... do you have a priority for yourself, or are you putting yourself behind everyone else? So I'm going to pick on health, because I've picked up health. Joe has put health. Lavender Moon has put health. Colin's put health. So supporting those I love, financial freedom, and change of house. Okay, now my next question to you, those are your three, each of you put priorities. So I'm going to put it out there. You have said these are your three priorities, and they sound as if mine is animals too. Yeah, okay. So we've all got three priorities, and they sound as if they're all your three main important priorities. So therefore, those are the motivation and your why you're getting up in the morning and going to work. You're doing these things. Now, my question is to those who put health, and this is not a criticism, these three things that you put, and you've all put health. Now, most of us are putting health as your priority, number one. My question to you, to those who have put health as a priority, that's those I love. Okay. Those who've put health as a priority, and I'm not sort of picking or nicking between it. If it's one of your number one priorities is health, how much time are you putting to it? If it is your number one priority, health is your number one priority, my question to you is, how healthy is your life at the moment? If it is your most important priority, my health is the most important priority. Are you watching what you eat? Are you exercising every day? Are you drinking enough fluids every day? Are you sleeping enough every day? Have you got enough work, rest, balance? Are you taking time out for yourself? If you suddenly get any niggling pains and things like that, do you work on it then, or do you push through? My question to you, if your health was one of your three priorities, every day, without fail, because it is your number one priority, or one of the three main priorities, so whatever your three main priorities, you should be doing your priority first. So if you've all put health as your number one or one of your 3 priorities, and it's easy to fit in, are you eating healthy? Or are you still eating chips? Are you eating cakes and donuts? Are you having sugar in your tea? Are you having alcohol? Are you smoking? Are you doing that? Because if health was your priority, you would make sure that when you go shopping, you are only purchasing healthy foods. You are only purchasing stuff that's good for you. For health, you are making sure that when you go, you get a good quality sleep. And you ensure that when you get a good quality sleep, you turn off before you go to bed, half an hour before, they say an hour or half an hour before you go to bed, you turn off all your phones and things, and you have a bedtime routine, and you whatever it is. Are you doing exercise every single... Lavender Moon. Now, Lavender Moon is a perfect example who has a number one priority is her health, and she is doing this every day without fail. She is making sure she's got this music, she's complete diet change. You garner complete health and you're feeling good, but you're doing it every day regardless of what happens. You are out there, you are walking. If you're not walking, you're going to your yoga. If you can't go to your yoga, you're doing your whatever other thing it is you're doing. You're making sure you're eating properly, you're getting a good night's sleep. So Lavender Moon is doing walking the talk. That is her priority. And then when she's doing that, she can also, and that's regardless of whatever happens, it's like me today. I had a client and we were chatting, partly my fault, we were having a chat today, but I said to her before we went, I said, as long as I'm finished by 4:30, because I'm going for my walk. It got to like 4:28 and I said, I'm sorry, we've got to finish. We had done the reading was done and tatted, we were just chatting. So I said, no, I'm sorry, I've got to go now because I'm going for my walk at 4:30. And it was like, I went, yeah, we've done the reading. The reading was done and dusted. So she'd had her reading. We would, like I said, we're chatting. And I had said to her, and that was my priority today, because every day I go for a walk or I go to the gym, I go and do a form. And that is my priority, is my health. But I am walking the talk. And if something is your priority, you will be doing it every day. Now, so let's see. So yes. So then, Joe, I'm drinking the water. I'm making better choices in what I eat. I do my dancing, do journeying gradually. Yes. So Joe Marchant is doing the same. It is her priority. Lavender Moon is doing amazing, and you do that. So no, Joe, you're doing amazing. You are prioritizing that every day you're going to drink, if nothing else, you're going to drink 1 glass of water, if nothing else of the day. But you're making that your priority. Regardless. And when you do the food shop, it is your priority. Yes, you've got 2 growing lads that you've got to feed, but you can buy them food, maybe the crisp, but you can put it in the box. We talked about this before, and having their own snack box. I need to do that only if you choose to. If it's your number one priority, you will do better, but maybe it's not. And no excuses. If you have an excuse, then it's not your number one, because you will do everything. And this is why people have their, the mindset, they manifest. When they want something, they will manifest it. Now, if you want to have financial freedom and you want to bring in more money into your home, are you doing that? Are you making sure that you are? Now, Colin has got an amazing job, and he's doing something, he's laying down the foundation, and if he wanted to, he could start charging for hypnotherapy and have two lanes of income coming in, so then he's definitely got all that money, etc., and he's working on his things. So if you want financial freedom, i.e. to cover all your bills with abundance left over, what are you doing? Are you making sure that when you go shopping and you're there and you go shop and you get distracted and you go, well, those shoes look nice, but you've already got shoes at home. Your priority is, do you want those shoes? I just fancy them, they look nice. Do you need them, or do you just want them? And do you want them just because, and you just think, well, actually, if I didn't spend them on those shoes because I just seen them, I don't need those shoes. I do not need those shoes, or I do not need that shirt, or I do not need, I just fancy it. Just think then, if you want financial freedom, you've got a choice. How strong is your financial freedom to frittering your money away? When you suddenly go, and you look back and I go, if you're wanting financial freedom, the first thing you need to do is to look up where your money is going every month. Every penny. Do you know where all your money is going? Do you ever budget? Do you actually know how much? Oh my God, well, don't take them. If you don't buy them, Joe, that is the answer. Have a fizz stick instead. Have a fizz stick. Don't buy them. If your energy drinks is your downfall, who's buying them? The only person who's buying them, Joe, is you. Quite clearly, your motivation is not there. You can get, and anyway, energy only just gives you a quick boost and then it dies away and it gives you, but you need to have like a banana. A banana is better than an energy drink. You're better off eating a banana and drinking a glass of water than an energy drink, because what happens in any energy drink goes woomph and then it comes woomph back down. But with a banana and water, it's like this, and then it's a gentle down. So, but I'm going to challenge you on that, Joe. Energy drinks are the worst. Well, yeah, don't buy them. But if you are buying and drinking energy drinks, you're the one who's making it because it's easy and quick and lazy. No. It's a false thing. And if you're finding that's the thing, don't buy them. I've got a budget planner so I can sort out finance. I've changed all my bills to get... I love that. Well done. Yes. So now you are in control of your money. You know where it is. You know exactly. And in fact, when you start doing that, because then you know, and at the end of the month, and then like I said, and at the end of the month, if you've got any money left, then you can go, well, do I buy myself a treat? Yeah, treat yourself to the odd drink, have the Starbucks and things like that. But you've got to decide what is more valuable. Buying a Starbucks every day for 5 days, Starbucks, let's call it £3 a day, 5 Starbucks, other cups of coffee or Costa coffee, so that's 3 5s, so £15 a week when you go to work. That's 30, that's £60 a week you're spending on coffee. Yes, it's nice to have, but if you want this amazing home, you want this amazing job, you want this amazing house, you want this amazing holiday, just think £60 a month on coffee times 12 is £700. £700 you are drinking, and who's happy? Well, Starbucks and Costa Coffee. Yay, £700. Just think what holiday you could have with that £700. You could go to your spa weekend. If you want to go to the spa weekend. Oh, sorry, you don't drink. I thought you were buying them because you said they're the worst. I don't know where you got that. But that is an example. I go at my own pace. I know what's already more so up to the vast. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what else I gave up? The energy drinks in a can for 2 weeks now. My God, the amount of shit that goes in it. Oh my God. Yeah. So with that, so when you suddenly realise, and if it's like, well, yeah, I like to have my coffee, and I'm not going to say don't have, if you go out one Saturday and you're out with the girls and it's coffee time, have a coffee, but don't, just see what is more your priority. Yeah, maybe, you like to have a cup of coffee on your way to work. Well, take your own coffee at home. It's going to be cheaper, and you're saving the money, and then put that £60 in your savings, and then you're on the way. But it's your priority. Quite clearly, wasting money on a coffee, and it's nice. Yeah, I've done it. I buy the odd Starbucks. I buy the odd Costa coffee. In fact, I was very tempted today when I was at the hospital, because they had Costa coffee, because they came out and I thought I want to celebrate. And then when I went round, because of the news I got, then I went round Lidl and I thought, and they had all these, oh my God, they had donuts there, and I thought, they look nice. I haven't had breakfast yet. They look nice. I think I'll celebrate with a donut. Then I thought, no. It's me. It was on the energy drink. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's you, Lavender Moon. Oh, well, there you go. Lavender Moon. I'm going to lecture you. They are the most... I agree with Joe Marchant. Sorry, I was having to go with the wrong person. I agree with Joe Marchant. They're the most disgusting things ever. Oh, my God, my kids love them. Oh, they're disgusting, and they're very addictive. They're very, very addictive as well. And they're meant to be addictive because you buy them and stuff like that. Lavender Moon, stop buying them. Stop buying them, Lavender Moon. Oh, I must have missed a couple of comments. So this is it. If you're your priority. So I'm going to ask you. You've all listed 3 priorities. Are you working on those priorities every single day? If not, then it's not a priority. It is not a priority. If your priority is to spend time with your family, are you spending time? Are you actually physically, oh, we can't spend, but are you, oh yeah, I might spend time with my family. Do you actually talk to them on the phone, or do you just spend a text? Why not, instead of texting someone, talk to them? Why not go out and spend time? Why not arrange? You can have a free day out at the local park. You don't need to go, sort of things. Are you, if that's your priority, is spend time with your family, are you sitting there at the dining room table all on the phone? Or when you're watching telly together, are you all on the phone? Yes, guilty. My daughter, she's watching telly and she's on the phone all the time. Oh, the only time she's not on the phone is when she's eating, and it's still by her table when we're eating, but it's quite clearly that's her priority. Her priority is her phone, her priority is TikTok, whatever. But when I'm going to challenge you, this is your mindset and motivation. What is your priority? Because if you've got the why are you doing this? This is why you're doing it. Not every day with Daisy, but she's so yes, absolutely. And at least once a week. Oh my God, yeah, every time you use her, and when you're going to go and use her, you make sure she's okay. But your priority is you make sure she's MOT'd. You make sure she's taxed. You make sure she's insured. So when you want to use it, so that's that. I love cranberry juice. So let me go back to some of these comments. Keep Daisy running and stay healthy enough to enjoy it. Yeah. Looking after my animals, supporting those I love, financial freedom. Mine is animals. Those that I love, spending time, but don't let them take the piss. Joe, I've done that. Yes, I'm walking football, complete tainted diet. Yeah, Lavender Moon's done. That's fabulous. I need to follow your lead. Absolutely, but only if it's your priority. If that's what you want to do, Sally, if that's your number one. Now, we do have other priorities. Do you know what else I gave up? Oh, you gave up the energy drinks. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair. Lavender Moon. And well done. And stick and don't. And have you weaned yourself off those sweeteners in your tea yet? I go and Lavender Moon. Yeah, you go at your pace. I do that at my own pace. I start off strong and fast, and I come back at a snail's pace. That's me. But at least I'm out there getting fresh air. Joe, you've changed all my bills. Yes, you're in control of your money. You know when they're going out. You know when it's coming in. Yeah, absolutely. So yes, so you sorted. So I've got a budget. Yeah, absolutely. I do not. Oh my God. Energy drinks are disgusting. Yeah. I've now got a budget. I'm getting things straight with finance. Great. That's Lavender Moon and Joe. Yeah, doing the budget, and you're in control of it. Because I always say to people, when they're working with me, the very first thing, I want financial freedom is, do you know where all your money goes? Do you know how much money is coming in each month? And do you know how much is going? And do you know where your money's going every month? And I mean, even whether you're buying the odd bag of crisps here, that bag of sweets, the packet of sweets, that Starbucks or Costa coffee, whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, health, cranberry. Oh, I love cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is very good for girls. Sorry, Colin. Ha! It's good for men as well, but it's very good for girls. Right, Joe, health. Joe Marchant, right. Health, drinking water, making better choices, financial freedom. I've got the budget planner and changing bills, better time, comfort, getting out oh my God, I'm going to restart. Yes, you are. So Joe Marchant, those are your priorities. You're concentrating on your drink, you're making better choices, and it's all learning and it's all new. And once you start doing it, after a while, it gets into a habit. It will get into a habit. You won't think about, if you don't buy those energy drinks, you can't drink them. and getting into, so have the fizz sticks instead. You're drinking water, absolutely. Taking when you go dancing, so you take your flask of water with you so you can dance in between drinking. You're stepping out, you have done, and it's your priority. And your priority is, I'm stepping out, so I'm going to be in a musical. You're starring in a musical, way out of your comfort zone. I'm so proud of my Joe. And it's like, your priority is now you're going to go to all the rehearsals, you're meeting all these amazing people, and it's your confidence there. Performing, yeah. And you make sure that you go to your ballet on a Monday, you go to your tap on a Thursday, regardless what happens. Monday ballet, Thursday tap. And it's in your diary, and you go. And if someone says to you, can you come out Thursday night? You go, no, I'm busy. And you don't prioritize because it's your priority. So this is what I'm saying to people. If you say you want financial freedom, what are you doing? Prioritizing every day your finances so you can achieve that financial freedom. So when you hear someone say to you, and you say to someone, and this is your motivation, and why you're doing it. Why are you doing this? I'm doing this. And if it is why you're doing it, are you prioritizing it? This is what I'm very important. Priority. If you say my health is my number one priority, and I say to you, what are you doing every day about your health? And they look at you blankly, and they're sitting there on a couch potato, eating crisps and peanuts, watching 3 hours of telly on their phone. I go, quite clearly it's not your priority. You say your health is. When you go food shopping, I say to them, what is your priority? Is it I've got to check my battery. If it is, then you wouldn't be buying the chocolates, you wouldn't be buying the donuts. And if someone says, oh, I've got to do the shopping for other people, you can still buy yourself. You can do all the junk food for your one family and for yourself. You can buy and if it's a gold time, and it goes, no, because quite clear it's timing. I'm starting to taste the sweetness in veg now. It's lovely. Yeah. And like I said, get rid of those sweeteners out of your tea as well. You're going to love it. I still have to have sugar in my coffee, but I very rarely drink coffee. It's a treat. I've got to go. Have fun. Thanks for joining, Joe. Enjoy. So looking at your priority, and yeah, you do start tasting better because it's getting rid of those chemicals from the thing. And think how much money it's saving you as well. And what you can do, actually, Joe, Lavender Moon, what you can do, Lavender Moon, with the energy drink. Whoa, yes! With your energy drink, next time you think, oh, I want an energy drink, you look how much it is, and you think to yourself, no, but then physically, the cost of that energy drink, how much they are, 99p? That's £1. Put £1 into your savings. So I'm not having my energy drink, and you're going to put that £1 and do an automatic transfer into your savings account of that £1. And then at the end of a month, just think, well, I wanted that energy drink Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that's £3. Did it over a month or 3, that's £12. There'd be 12 extra pounds in your save, and you've made a healthy drink. Your choice. I'm not having the energy drink, I'm having water, or whatever you want instead, healthy, like I've got my elderflower, fizzy, it's sparkling water, flavoured with elderflower. I think there's only about 1 calorie in it. Oh my God, Colin, that is amazing. Well, it looks like you had a lovely weekend away. So do I see where you're coming? So your mindset, motivation and mindset. So the motivation is, why are you doing things for your life? Why are you wanting to manifest in your house? That's your why from last week. And now, is it your priority? Because if it wasn't, then it's not. Whatever. Nearly £2 now. Then £2. Wow, I did that when I stopped smoking. It really mounted on. That was when they were under. Wow. So well done. Yeah, exactly. And this is what I'm going to say to you. For people who want financial freedom, have a look and see what you're doing. And of course, how much healthier are you now you're not smoking? Oh my gosh, how much healthier are you now not smoking? Well done you. And I was saying this to someone the other day. I want money, but they smoke. And I went to them, how many cigarettes do you smoke a day? Okay, this is where my maths come in. And they go, oh, I smoke, say, 20 a day. All right? So I said, right. I said, I'm not going to tell you to stop smoking, but what I'm going to ask you to try, instead of smoking 20 cigarettes today, just smoke 19. And they looked at me and I go, that's all you got to do. So you've got 1 cigarette left. So that's 1 cigarette. I said the next day, instead of smoking 20 cigarettes, you're only going to smoke 19. So you've got 2 cigarettes left. Next day, day 3, you're going to smoke just 19 cigarettes and you've got 1 cigarette left. Day 4, you have 1 cigarette. So day 19 comes along, okay, you've got 19. So the next day, you've actually got, because I don't know how many cigarettes, say there's 20 in a box. So you will normally buy 20 packs, so you're smoking a whole box of cigarettes one day. So you smoke a box a day. Smoke a box a day. Then you smoke another box a day. Smoke. But instead of smoking a box a day, smoke 1 less. And so say there's 20 cigarettes in a box. After 19 days, because you're only smoking, you've actually saved your money of 1 box, because instead of smoking a whole box, you're doing 1 less. If you can understand what I'm saying. So over a month, instead of buying 20 boxes of cigarettes and smoking 20 cigarettes a day, you're still smoking, but and then you've saved yourself money. How much is a box of cigarettes? I don't know, 10 quid. You can then put that £10 away. And all you've done is, instead of smoking 20 cigarettes, you smoked 19. That's all you've done. I've not told you to give it up, but it's your priority, because my priority is, I want to get healthy, I want to give up smoking, and I want to make money. Right, we all know smoking is bad for you. So, give up the smoking. If you can't, do it slowly. Just 1 less a day for a week. Next week, do 2 less a day. Week 3, do 1 less a day, like that. So 1 week, you're going to smoke 19 a day. Next week, you're only going to smoke 18 a day. Next week, you're only going to smoke 17 a day. Next week, you're only going to 16 a day, etc., etc., etc. And then just think how much you're saving, the money and stuff like that. So you're getting healthier, you're slowly stopping your cigarettes, and you're saving money. And the money you're saving on the cigarettes, this is where you've got to be, priority. I'm not going to buy it on crisps. I'm not going to do it. I'm using that money. I'm immediately putting it in my savings account. So you've got the 3 priority. If it's your priority, if it is I want to stop smoking. Is that your number 1 priority? Yeah. You're going to do everything every single day to work towards stopping smoking. If you want to lose weight, and I want to lose weight, don't work on, some people say, oh, I want to lose 6 pounds. Don't say how much, because you're setting yourself up to fail. When you go, oh, I want to lose 8 pounds, or I want to lose 2. Just go, I want to lose weight and I want to be healthy. Every single day, you are going to ensure that you do something that will keep you on that path to lose weight. That is your priority. If someone said to me they have a priority for something, and I go, are you doing anything about that? I go, quite clearly it's not your priority. And you will find that once you start working on 1 priority, because I go, yeah, we've got 3 main priorities which you work on every day, but we have other things in between. Like I said, I put my priority, my health, living an extraordinary life, and financial freedom. My extraordinary life, well, I don't do that every single day, but I make sure that once a week I'm now doing something different. That is my priority. I try and do something different or new, even if it means trying a different dish, cooking a different meal, eating something new, doing something. And that's what I'm doing. So I may not be doing my extraordinary life every single day. Like Colin said, he doesn't work on Daisy every single day, and that's fine. But it is a big part of his life. And he makes sure that Daisy's in a tip-top condition for him to spend time with her travelling out. So it is. So it's like my extraordinary life. What have I done today that's different? Well, actually, I went on my walk. I walked through the woods instead of walking around the lake. That's something different today, extraordinary, out of the ordinary. Ordinary, walk around the whole perimeter. This time, today, I did something different, extra. My extra was to walk through the forest. Check out my TikTok later today, when it goes live. So my question to people now, I've got 4 beautiful people here. That's nearly £2 now. I don't know how much they are. So that's the energy drinks, yeah. So those of you who've got these, what they want, and you've now said what is, are you going to commit yourself to working on those priorities? Yes, there are other things, I've got my other, I like to spend time with the grandchildren and stuff. But the thing is, during the week, now it's school time, they're at school, Monday to Friday. And so what we can do is my family time is like, yeah, okay, once a month we'll do something. Actually, I'm going to be seeing them a lot more because I've volunteered myself to do the school run 2 days a week now because of the times it clash. So my priority now during term is that on a Monday and Tuesday, starting next week, I'm doing a school run over in Milton Keynes. So my priority in my life on Mondays and Tuesdays, if Henry's not working or any other things, my priority is to be at school to pick up one of the grandchildren and to get him home, because Stacey can't split herself in 3 ways. 14.20 per pack depending on brand and location. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Colin, you're a smoker, aren't you? Just think. I don't know how long it takes you to go there. I find if you don't do it yourself and protect it, it's easily out the window. Absolutely, yes, I'm committed after this, love. I'm going out again to do my 2 laps. Good for you. You see, I love that. Absolutely love that. And you're also finding that, I don't know about you, but I find that I actually am sleeping a little bit deeper now and doing better, since I'm making that effort. And especially now I set I actually set 2 timers now. I set my alarm clock for 11 o'clock at night and it's 11:33. Sounds weird. My original one was just 11:33. What I do now is my first alarm goes off at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, right, that's it. 11 o'clock. I've got to come off my media. I've got to come off TikTok. I've got to stop watching telly and stuff. But sometimes, like if I'm watching a telly and it's still going on after, like Anna and I be watching a film or something, or we're watching a TV program on hashtag replay or whatever it is. So the alarm goes off at 11. So it's like my countdown. Whoa, when this is finished, sort of thing. It goes off at 11. And then, so it's like I've got to come off my phone. I've got to, turn down. Then at 11:33, that's it. I've got to be in bed. If not, I've got to be starting cleaning my teeth and stuff like that. And I've noticed that is now set up with things. So I set a timer. Ging, 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 ging. And it says, bed, walk. And it's there. And I've got no excuse because it's going off on my timer. Or if I'm going to do something at work and I'm doing some business, it's like, right, I'm only going to time chunk this. I'm going to spend 50 minutes on this, and after 50 minutes, and I set my clock. Yeah, use your phone as a timer. It's my priority. My priority is to get healthy, to sleep better, and to eat. So there you are, Colin. What the fuck? That's a mail out to someone. I know. I mean, Colin, just think. If you didn't smoke that packet, I don't know how many packets, and this isn't criticising because, we all, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. I do like my alcohol. I like my vodka and coke or my rum and coke. I like a glass of wine. I do like my can of cider, etc. like that. So, it's not criticising. I understand people like their smoking and that, and it's a habit and they're attached to it, etc. like that. And if you enjoy it, it's okay. But if you suddenly be into all total honesty, and your priority is health, and you want to earn enough money that in 5 years' time you're retired, that smoking though, it shortens your lifespan. And I'm not going to give you a lecture on health and smoking and stuff like that because I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm not a smoker. I don't know all the ins and outs. But we all know smoking's good. And if you want to have money, just think, instead of buying 4 packets of cigarettes a month, and you're only going to buy 3 packets of cigarettes a month, and that's saving you £20 a month, so you're saving £20 over 12 months. That's £240 you've saved. I've stopped when I had my second big asthma. So that's £240. Just think, Pung it in a savings account. What can you do with that? That's some tanks of petrol for you. When you start saying what is your priority and realising that you're living your life that is a priority, then that's it. Right, I'm not sure about cards today. We'll probably run out of cards. So the card for the day, does that any of that make sense? Priorities and things. And again, I'm not here to lecture because I have got horrendous faults as well. I'm the worst person for a lot of faults and I'm working on them. But it's this flipping, you know, if you want financial freedom, are you doing that? Are you looking at where you're spending your money and where you can put that money instead of frittering it here? You can put it into your savings, or you can use it to buy stocks and shares to make money, etc., etc. Oh, well done, Lavender Moon. So that's my thing. What is your mindset? My mindset. What is your motivation? And you know, we got our motivation is the why. Why do you want it? What is your priority? And are you making sure that these priorities you want, you're working on them? If not once a day, once a week, minimum. If you're not, it's not your priority. Right, spiritual growth. That was the card for the day. I've shared our link to the spiritual growth. I will share it again now because we've got 47 comments. Oh, I think it's gone. I can't share it again, whatever it is. But the full reading for spiritual growth is a good spreadsheet. Always keeps me on top. I love it. You see, you've got it sorted. You've got it sorted, Colin. You're on the way there. And this is your priority because, smokes again, you might as well just like the money. Absolutely. And it's his choice. Quite clearly, his smoking is more important than his health. But just think, if he's I don't know whether he's allowed to smoke in the house, but if someone is sitting next to you in a home and they're smoking, you're smoking as well. Even if you're not physically got the cigarette in your mouth, you are actually inhaling the cigarette smoke. So you are smoking yourself. Yeah. I can't stand it. Ugh. But that's because I'm a non-smoker. But if someone's next to you and they're smoking, you yourself are smoking as well. Just think, use your mind. You're sitting there, puffing out cigarette smoke into the room. You're sitting there, you're breathing it in. You're smelling it. You're inhaling it. You're taking that cigarette into you. Just think. Okay, spiritual growth is the card of the day. It is on the YouTube channel for the full instructions. So, I don't know who's here. They're going to be very, very quick, these cards. These cards, I'm going to give you the one-word message. Yeah, passive smoking. Bloody hell. Yeah. So, spiritual growth was the card for the day. For the full interpretation, check out my YouTube channel. It's also on my TikTok as well. So, let us see. Right, we've got Lavender Moon. So, let's do. So, these cards, you're going to do your own interpretation. So, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon, Lavender Moon. Not but it drifts in. No. Oh, he's outside, but it drifts in. Well, you make sure when he's outside, he's nowhere near the door. You shut the door, and he's nowhere near the window. And you just say, I'm sorry, darling. If you loved me and I was your number one priority, you would respect my wishes and you will make sure that when you smoke, you're nowhere near the house. Quite clearly, he doesn't respect you, and quite clearly, your health is not his priority. Because if your health and you were his number one, he would respect you when you talk about your smoking. You can throw that back at them. You can throw at people. Go quite clearly, you're saying that your family and me are your number one priority, but quite clearly it's not. And they look at you and go, well, if it was, you would not be smoking anywhere near me. You would be ensuring that that smoke, cigarette smoke, does not come into the house, into my area. But quite clearly, I'm not your number one priority. My health is not your priority. Quite clearly, it's not the priority of the pets in your home. Because your pets are smoking cigarettes as well. Tell him. You've got to start thinking outside the box. Okay, Lavender Moon, all goes through my mind. I used to smell like that. Oh my God, yeah. I imagine cigarette smoking, kissing someone who's a cigarette smoker. Yeah, it's one of my priorities. You know, if I meet someone, a definite no smoker. If they're a smoker, I'm sorry, mate, you're out here. I don't care if he's my soulmate or anything. If you're a smoker, because quite clearly my soulmate would not be a smoker anyway. Right, Lavender Moon, ask and receive. Are you ready to receive? Okay, ask and receive. That is your message, Lavender Moon. Ask and you will receive. So you're putting out your priorities, your wishes, your dreams, and you're asking for help and guidance from your spirit guides, and you will receive. Specifically, you want to connect more on a deeper level with your spirit guides. Ask that you want to connect with your spirit guides, and then you will receive their messages. That is your message. I'm not doing them very big, but that's, and then you can take it deeper than that. So we have Sally, 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 Sally. Sally has yes! Sally, the answer is yes. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. Absolutely. Yes, I will. Thank you. Yeah. So, Sally, your message is yes. Yes. You tell your partner he doesn't have your help as his priority. Because he did, whatever. Yes. Anything you're doing, yes, go and do that university course. Yes, 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 yes. You do that. Yes. Move to Canada. Move to Canada. Yes. Start working on that priority. If that's one of your priorities, is to go to Canada. Not one day soon. Therefore, that's not your priority. No, I do want to go to... Yes, you're doing this thing. You want the law degree. I want Canada. Those are your priorities. You will be working on those. Not, oh, well, you know, it's in the future. Blink. Tomorrow is the future. Tomorrow is the future. How far in the future? The day you die? Oh, I'm on my plane to Canada. But the answer is yes. Okay, we've got Colin. Who else? Apart from Colin, I've done Lavender Moon, I've got Sally, I'm going to do Colin. Who else is here who would like a card? Comment in the comments. Oh, don't forget to share. Lavender Moon shared. Colin shared. Have you done some laughing? I want some laughter. Some thumbs up, some things. Right, so, yeah. Colin. Yeah, so I'll do Colin's card. So apart from Colin, is there anybody else who would like a card? And let me know. Colin has divine timing. This is your time, Colin. Both in work, romance, finances. This is your divine timing. This is your time. And you're enjoying it. Oh my God, you are making it. It's your divine timing. You are doing everything for your life. You're going out there. You've done your whatever it was. You went away at the weekend. You got Daisy. You got your friends. Everything. It's your time. You are of the divine. You are the divine. We are part of the divine. We are part of the universe. And so it is your time. It's the right time for you. You're laying down the foundations for your life. So, and you're doing it. It's the right time. Divine timing. Is there anybody else here who is watching would like a card but hasn't had a card? Who else here would like a card but hasn't had a card? I will give you about 1 minute, and if you don't comment, you ain't getting a card because I've been on nearly an hour. Okay. So, recap. Right, that's it. No more cards. I'm going to be sticking to that, so that's it. Absolutely. So, very quick recap. Oh, hello. I'll do Thomasia from Haiti. I believe in God the Father. Right. I will do you a quick one because you joined us all the way from Haiti. Good morning. Hello, Thomasia. Didn't realise you were watching. On the Holy Christ, I always try to smell his divine love upon. It is. It's there. It's surrounded. The universe surrounds us. Jesus is a wonderful ascended master to work with. And the Holy Spirit, and I love the Holy Spirit. I work with other gods though. You'll probably realise from Sarah, I'm a white witch, ecliptic witch. I'm a pagan. I believe in lots of gods. I believe in the God, but lots of gods. Right, okay, Thomas C, here's your card. Thank you for joining and wishing you a beautiful day. You're on Tuesday. I might come visit you. Oh, look! I can't believe that! You've got holy love! Oh my God, look at the card! I just shuffled. There's 44 cards here, and did you see me shuffling? You've got holy love. Oh my gosh! Thank you, universe. Thank you. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Thomas here. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, lovely. After go and enjoy your walk, Lavender Moon. Have a lovely walk. You've got holy love. I don't know what else to say about that, but that's what you've got. And you feel the love, and they're confirming that you are, and they've heard you, and they're confirming. Oh my God, that's amazing. OMG, that is the perfect card for you. Thomasia, thank you for joining. Right, okay, that's it. Okay, have a wonderful evening. Have a beautiful day, Thomasia, over in Tahiti. I think it's Tahiti or it's Tahiti. I can't remember where you're from now. Sorry, I've got the wrong country. If I apologise. Have a wonderful day there. Have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow is all about the law of attraction. I know, we can't believe that card. It's spot on for you. So, wishing everyone an amazing day, evening, wherever you're watching. Anyone who missed the beginning, please watch that hashtag replay. If anyone wants a full in-depth reading or want the Pathfinder reading, you know where I am. And don't worry about time difference. I've got clients all around the world. Fiji. Oh my God, I've got the wrong country. I apologise. I have Fiji. I've got people who join us from Alaska, from California, from Panama, from India, and trying to remember where you're all from. So thank you. So I apologise for saying the wrong country. I'm really, really sorry. Fiji. Get it in there. Fiji. I come visit. Thinking of going for some, because you'll be going into your summer soon. Maybe you'll come and visit Fiji. Get some sun on me. And here's some sun. Come from the UK, you don't see the sun. Oh. Okay. Have a great evening. Tomorrow we'll be looking at the law, it's the deck of the law of attraction, and how we can harness the law of attraction, the universal laws into our life to manifest our dreams. Have a great time. Thank you everyone for joining. If you're watching back, hashtag replay. If anyone wants a full in-depth reading, you know where I am. I'm here, available, time slots, and don't worry about the time difference because I fit in with your time difference. You don't have to fit in with my time difference. Have a great evening. Have a great day. Take care. Namaste. Bye.